It's 2-for-1 day here at Paper and Moose. Two adventures in one video. I've had some slim pickings in regards to trash picking and also flea market picking. So I've taken two of these adventures and combined them into today's video. So we have a little bit of me hitting the streets, trying to find trash that people have put out, saving it from the trash, and then going to the flea market and seeing what treasures people have for sale. So join me as we find trash to treasure and treasure at the flea market. Let's go. So they had posted on Craigslist that there was free things. Is that a shark? And it looks like by this time, 40-year-old hat that everything is taken to the side. Iced tea maker, no, nothing. Funny how life works out. I didn't want to take anything at that stop, and look at this. This was just around the corner. Yes. Oh. Glad I came here anyway. Pretty cool. Life works out when you least expect it. 4 pumpkins. Looks like we have some books up here. Ooh, what kind are they? These are moldy. Ooh, little critter. Cat in a hat. Night fires. Looks like a lot of children's books. So I think I'm just gonna take this and then donate it to, oh my gosh, I remember them. I had all these when I was little, but take these and donate it to the local library. These will probably just get tossed because they have mold, but we'll take the rest of them. Shed some light, lamp. It's a pretty neat lamp. Very retro looking. And the lampshade is actually pretty nice too. It's a little dusty, but not a bad find. I did pick up the box of children's books. I will either donate them to the library or to, there's a local like daycare, so I'm sure that they would like to have them because a lot of them were in pretty nice condition except for the books on top, which looked like they had mold. That house always seems to put out books, so that's nice of them. I'm sure that they know that people do take them, and so that's why they put them out there. So the unexpected find of the day were the jack-o'-lanterns. I was actually on my way to go to a Craigslist ad. It was an ad that they had assorted decorations, some pretty nice things, but I saw it probably about 2.5 hours after it had been posted. So by the time I got there, it was a long shot. There were only a few things left, not really anything that I was interested in for myself or for reselling. But as I was driving back at another corner, there was I think it was a steamer. I really didn't even take 2 glances at it because I was excited to find these. So these are the plug-in jack-o'-lanterns. I know you can find them at Kmart. Kmart is almost non-existent anymore. You can find them at Walmart and Target. I will be selling these at the flea market. I'm not going to keep them. I like more of the older items. Now these would have been vintage pumpkins. That would have been so cool, but they're not. But I'm probably going to ask $5 a piece. So that's an easy $20. They are a little rough with some paint issues, so I think $5 will be a good price. I do not want to charge the price that they would go for it in the store because I won't sell them. Then we found this lamp. a bad lamp. It has a retro kind of feel to it. There are some issues with the shade, but you actually can't really see them unless you look pretty hard. So I thought perhaps it was like an IKEA or a Target lamp, but there's no, you know, mark on the bottom. There's no name. You know, I don't think it's vintage. Look at the cord. Yeah, it's just a regular cord. It's a little bit older probably, but you know, it's not like it's from the 60s. But still, pretty nice lamp. I'm trying to think if I can use it anyway in my place, if it fits in with my decor. Maybe if this was painted yellow, that'd be pretty nice. So it might end up at the flea market. I wouldn't put this online to sell unless it was marked and it was some, you know, high-end lamp. But I can't find a mark. Again, to me, it seems like this might be like a Target, IKEA, Home Goods kind of lamp. But still, really nice shape, put out for the trash. So we saved it and it'll go to a new home. Paper and Moose, Pam, Renee here, and it is flea market day. It's sad out there today. It's a little overcast, kind of gloomy out, spritzing a little bit, but it's supposed to be a decent day, even though I'm bundled up like it's about 20 degrees out. But there aren't a lot of vendors here at the flea market. There's just a couple of tables, and those tables are swarmed. So what will we find today? If anything, who knows? We can only get out there and see what wares people have brought to sell. So let's go out there, see if we can find any ephemera, my favorite, or perhaps some other vintage goodness, as I like to call it. So put my gloves on, maybe get out there, get my bag, see what we can find today. Let's go. So as you can see, it's pretty bare. Normally during the summer, this is packed. But not today. That guy just got here with the green tarp, so he'll be swarmed. He's cute. Prisoner in a Chinese bakery. What's this one? Dr. Ernst. Oh, what's this? January. Oh, that's neat. I think I'm just going to take this paper.
Yeah, I know. I'm only joking.
Let's see what else is in here. Oregon Trail.
They've got chips on it too. Little bears, unfortunately.
What's this book? Unveiling of the statue? So as you could see from the trash portion of the video, I did well. It's just, for me, the time I go out, I might miss things, I might be too early. I just haven't been finding quality trash. if you want to call it that. But the pumpkins, I think, were a great score, and that lamp was a nice piece as well. Now for the flea market, I was really shocked at how many vendors weren't there. The weather wasn't that bad. It was a little bit drizzly early in the morning, probably around 6, but then it was fine. There just weren't like any vendors there. So the pickings were slim. Any seller that was there, as soon as they started putting their stuff out, it was like a mob scene because there weren't a lot of people there and people wanted to buy. So if you started putting out your wares, you better have been prepared. I, of course, did somehow manage to find some paper, and most of it is all in German, oddly enough. Oh, this is neat. These are called Universal Bibliothek. So they are, I don't know what they are. I think maybe a study in 5, I don't know. I should have brushed up on my German before. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of them. And they were on sale. They were sold for 20 pfennigs. But all in that great old style German writing. This was from Paul Schmidt in Dresden. You can see that. Oh geez, a little close. And so then the inside, it's just someone named Margaret. I think these might be plays. Maybe that's it. A Luftspiel and 5, that's what it is, I think. So this is what the inside looks like. So I thought these would be great for junk journalists, unless, you know, I don't know what the market is for these books. They are in some are better shape than others. This one has seen better days. It does have the spotting, but I like them. I picked those up. This one's a little bit different. Repertoire theaters. Same kind of idea though. Then inside of a book, I didn't buy the book, I just sifted through and took the pages out that I liked, which proves you should always look inside of books. There was just a mishmash. This is a January calendar from January 1st. January. I'm guessing this perhaps was the front. This somewhat reminded me of, I want to say like Germany before the war, World War II. I don't know what this symbol is for. No idea. I just liked the look of it. It has that great font type. And then on the back, they wrote stuff. Leonardo da Vinci. When they were born and when they died. Leonardo, Rembrandt. Who else do they have on here? Raphael, Michelangelo. Oh geez. That's really funny that they would, who knows what you know, people are interested in and what they like. This person liked to keep track of artist birthday and their death. And then we have this paper. It's all about Johann Sebastian Bach. Kind of goes along with that theme. So this side is just all about Bach. But what's neat, on the other side, they are advertisements. In German, of course. There's a ship. I should have kept up with my German. That would have been so much, that would have been helpful. Lucy English. A Spielhaus. Ruderboot. I don't know what that is. So, a Ford Roadster. Does not say the price. But yeah, these are all different advertisements. I wish the whole paper would have been in there, but it wasn't. So, for this whole pile of paper, I paid $2. You can't beat that. I might have to just look a little bit to see what this is, if it is a part of a calendar or not. So, slim pickings all around in regards to trash picking, and the flea market. I'm really, really looking forward to the flea market, the upcoming flea market season when the flea market is in full swing. Both the one that is open year round and the one that I frequent that's closer to me, which I want to go to a lot more often this year. This season. I want to go to a lot more flea markets this upcoming season. I know that I had planned on it last year, but it didn't really happen. I like to travel a little bit for the flea markets, and then also try my hand at more yard sales. Yard sales for me are, I either love them or I hate them, and I get somewhat frustrated by false advertising, if you will, and I don't know. It's give and take. Sometimes you go to a yard sale and it's amazing, and sometimes you go to a yard sale and for me, I can't reuse. I don't want your plastic dishes. Not doing it. But it just depends. Everyone likes their own thing at yard sales. So what I am not interested in, the person that is coming up right behind me, they may have been looking for that for the last year, and here it is for $1 at this yard sale. So to each their own, as they say, but that is on my hopefully to-do list this upcoming spring and summer, is to try and get to a lot more yard sales and then definitely frequent the flea markets more often. So please hold me accountable to that. So I hope you liked this little mishmash of a video, some trash picking, some flea market, a lot of other different videos coming up, history behind the paper, a trip to an antique store, and a farewell to a local establishment in my town. So be on the lookout for that. Hope you have a great upcoming weekend, whatever it may be when you're watching this. Stay tuned for more adventures with paper. I was gonna say Pam and Moose, paper and Moose. And until next time, have a great day and see you all later.